Hello everyone, you just stumbled across a very rare and important video, something I would almost never upload. In this video, I'm going to talk about some things that anger a lot of people.
I don't understand why people hate me.
Like my channel dynamic in the comments and the people watching my channel has significantly changed recently. I truly believe I'm one of the few people on the internet that has some influence that stands up and speaks back against certain comments. Like if certain people are casting judgments that are not true, or if people are saying negative things, like I will clap right back. I don't care. I have the time for it. Like frankly, I didn't come this far to live the way I've always lived. I came this far so that I have the time at 3 p.m. on a Monday to sit down on the couch in another country and piss away the entire day on the internet. It's my job. That's how I make money. You've made it to the most important part of the video. Congrats. This is actually a segment that is going to discuss all of the questions, answers, assumptions that people have made. He's changed, he has money, and he's vouching for like all these crazy new ideas and a new lifestyle, and he's just different. He's talking about expensive fancy cars and hot girls and moving to a new country. Someone commented, I made an album in my phone describing this actually. I called it New Generation Hate because it's a lot different than what I used to get, which was people saying I'm broke and won't be successful. As soon as I got stereotypically successful, people started making a lot different style of comments, and it was like, oh, did you see I'm not wearing them today? Did you see how many rings Cody's wearing? Oh my God, he's changed. They judge something as small as that, or you judge something as small as that. I don't care how big of a figure I get. I'm not scared to pick on small people. Like actions have consequences, guys. Really bring back BULLYING in a healthy way. Life is big for a reason. Life is very big, and it's a lot bigger than what you think it is. And as soon as some of you, very few of you maybe, will find a way out, oh, you're gonna judge us again because I'm bringing up a certain name. Andrew Tate talks about the Matrix. Okay, that's a different way of describing the entire system of people believing one truth and sticking to it, right? You're walking a path in life, and maybe if you go on a different path that looks like it could be successful, maybe you could fail, right? And then you'll get judged for it. You shouldn't try that. Or maybe something will be new and it's a little out of your comfort zone, right? That can make you uncomfortable. No, you should branch off and try as many things as possible. The entire reason for your existence and the reason that everything exists, the reason the literal Burj Khalifa exists right now, the tallest building in the world, a huge accomplishment, is sitting here is because someone thought outside of the box and wanted to try something new and big. Right? That's why good things exist. That's why we have the internet, is because someone thought outside of the box. The people that used to ride horses and bicycles hate cars. People that used to write letters hate email. The people that love email hate texting. Like, guys, every generation is going to hate the next one. And it's all people trying to keep other people in line. They think, oh, you're going to fail if you try something new. They don't want to see other people succeed. It makes them feel lower. Like, every cult is that way, actually. Like, it's a group of people that try to keep people controlled and viewing a certain perspective. And as soon as you break out of that perspective, not only do you risk failure, number one, that's the reason people don't try, but also you risk being judged. You will be judged by everyone, by most people. And so that's why a lot of people don't go outside of the box. And the internet is the worst possible place for that, but it's a place with the highest reward. And so anytime you do something different, you're going to be judged for it. There's going to be a lot of people judging you and hating on you. Cody's not dating an American woman? She speaks another language? Oh, wait, she's like prettier than normal. Oh, dude, I should hate on that. Ever since I posted my relationship, I got overwhelming, mostly negative feedback about it. Most of those people were just drawing assumptions based on little to no information, which is actually a significant factor of low intelligence, not attacking anyone, I'm just saying. And I'm also going to just help everyone a little bit with some relationship advice that I've learned over the years, being in some pretty messed up scenarios and also learning and improving myself. I've made some mistakes for sure as well. So it's not easy. It doesn't come easy. You're not like, there's no quick, easy answer to finding the right person. I truly believe though that I am happy now. Like I truly feel happiness. Even on a rough day, I feel happy. Like I feel supported. That's all that matters. You can have all the money in the world, and if someone doesn't support you, doesn't matter. The number one thing that people mentioned when I posted my relationship was that my girlfriend is a gold digger. First of all, thank you for the compliment. I know people are probably gonna say my kids have daddy's money. I guess I've got to that point now where anyone I'm around, they think they have other intentions. But my girlfriend is actually very worthy, and I can sense someone's character pretty quickly. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and I could tell very quickly that Daria is a very smart individual. She wrote a book on emotional intelligence, believe it or not, which is the number one thing I would look for in a relationship and a partner. Extremely important, and it's in Russian, so she speaks 2 languages now. Very smart. She treats me with great respect. She's a great communicator, and she's like everything I actually look for in a girlfriend. I've been through some hell, and I've also been hell. Like, I've learned a lot, but I have some advice for everyone, for sure. So anyways, let's get back to the gold digger thing. But first, when need to define what a gold digger is, right? So let's say we have two men. They both look the same, they're both good looking, and they're both sweet, wholesome, kind individuals that would make a great family man, right? Well, maybe. This guy makes no money. He's broke. He lives under a bridge, actually, because he can't find a house. He can't really put meals on the table. He doesn't have a ride anywhere. He doesn't have a roof over his head except for the bridge. And the people around him are often used for help instead of him helping them. They are offering a hand for him. This guy has $1 billion in the bank. Everything is kind of done for him, taken care of. He has meals on the table, good meals, healthy meals, not fast food. He works out. He goes to the gym because he has time to go to the gym, right? He doesn't work harder. He works smarter. The people around him are well fed, well taken care of, well supported. He supports the people around him, whether that's family or friends. He supports those people. He has a ride. He has multiple rides. He has a whole car collection. Both are available for a relationship. Which one is the girl going to pick, realistically? Which one is more capable of supporting a family? Which family is going to have more goals, more complex goals, not just putting a meal on the table? The girl's going to pick whoever she feels is best at supporting a family. So that could be that you have potential. She views potential, right? But let's say that you have a lot of money. A girl being with a guy with a lot of money doesn't mean she's a gold digger. She wants the best option. Being a gold digger is actually a tale of character. It's how she feels on the inside. Is she just there for only the money? Or is she there because she truly loves, values, appreciates you, and wants a family with you? So this is something I've applied a lot in my current relationship, right? I have enough money now to where that could be a stereotypical concern, I guess. Like, I don't care. I will pull up to the first date in a Ferrari because I'm a good tell of character. I can tell immediately whether or not a girl is smart and emotionally intelligent and worth spending literally any time with at all. My girlfriend displayed more family-minded good traits in the first month of our relationship than I have ever seen in my entire life. She puts me first. She respects my boundaries. If I don't like something, we communicate about it and we fix it to make each other happy. If you have money, all you have to do genuinely is look for how good of a person someone is on the inside. So ask yourself and ask me in my relationship visually, without knowing all the information, that's kind of hard, but do you see, does this person support you? Do they support you at your lowest when you're going through a difficult time? Like a month into our relationship, I got very sick. We came to Dubai, and a lot of people have been judging, once again, on no information. Daria came from Dubai. No, I moved her to Dubai. Everyone says, oh, you know what they say about Russian women in Dubai? I took her to Dubai. I'm the rich bad guy in the scenario that they're talking about. Not worried about that. Her first time to Dubai was with me. So what I pay attention to is, does my girlfriend support me when I'm going through a difficult time? Does she listen to me, understand me, communicate with me? Does she care about the little things? So like many times she'll mention something that I talked about a month back, like a small thing. There was a small thing with my YouTube I had trouble with. A video got demonetized a month ago, and she brought it up to me randomly. She's like, oh yeah, what happened with that? Like, okay, I can see she cares about that. She was thinking. Right? Girls that just want money, they don't think. They're in fairy tale land, right? They're like, oh, I'm taken care of. Who cares? They're not going to care about your emotions. They're probably going to be talking to other men. Like, she doesn't bring her phone to the bathroom with her guys. Like, she'll leave her phone unlocked on the table. Not even a concern. And I do too. We have no concerns about cheating. Doesn't even cross my mind. We communicate everything. We know each other's passcodes. There's no concern of that. If I mention something that makes me uncomfortable, she takes care of it immediately. That's how I know she's not a gold digger. I actually do not give a crap. I don't care a single bit if she loves my money, because what girl wouldn't? Of course she wants a better life. You think she's gonna want to be with a broke guy? And all the guys that are saying a girl's a gold digger is probably because they are dating above their means, and the girl wants an amazing life, but the guy can't quite provide it. But he bagged this girl that's like up here. She wants an amazing life, and she thinks she could find a better guy, so the guy feels disappointed, and she's, oh, gold diggers, all they want is money. No, girls are gonna want a better life. That's why you should grind your ass off to be a great guy with high priorities, high standards. Like, it's so obvious, so easy, but I guess you don't figure it out until you get a little older. So no, she's not a gold digger. I mean, this girl's very popular. Like, this guys all over in her DMs. She doesn't reply to any of them, and she literally unfollowed everyone except for me. Like, she just follows me on Instagram. Genuinely, she's a gem. I feel like so many people are negative because they realize that. I don't know. I actually don't know why they're negative. Very important piece of advice here, guys. Okay, I just really want to get through to everyone, whether you're a guy or a girl. Okay, the most important thing I can tell you that I have learned beyond respect and emotional intelligence is don't date bombs. Okay, a bomb is someone who maybe you communicate to them, hey, this bothers me, or you do something that slightly bothers them, and they're explosive. Or maybe they're a time bomb and they hold their emotions in, or they leave and go away and dwell on all their bad emotions, and then they have an outburst. They yell, they drink a bunch of alcohol, they cry, they scream, they throw things, right? Maybe a girl like throws her phone against the wall when she gets angry, or a guy punches his hand through the drywall. What are you doing? Like, genuinely do not put up with that. Leave immediately. That's not even a question. Like, tell them once, hey, I don't like it, and if it happens again, leave them immediately. Like, not even a question. I've dealt with that in my life. I don't feel like I've ever been like that, but I've improved a lot in my life with things I've needed to improve on. And let me just tell you guys though, don't date bombs. Daria is the exact opposite of a bomb. Like, I could tell her right now, hey, this really bothers me. And she'd be like, what do you mean? I'm so sorry. Like, did I hurt you? Like, I'm so sorry. Let's talk about it and fix it. You're a team. You're a team in a relationship. And if your partner is against you, if there's sides when you bring something up, let's say in an argument you bring up something that bothers you and there's not even a delay, like immediately they have something to say back. What are you doing? Stop, listen to your partner, hear what they have to say, and absorb it, think about it, and think about a solution. You're a team. Most common scenario nowadays, let's say you have a pretty girlfriend and guys are reaching out to her and she's replying to them, and some of them are her friends, and you mention, hey, this kind of bothers me. Like, I see the way that this guy is acting. And of course, like, don't react on the first time it happens. Kind of watch and understand. And you're like, hey, I see what this guy's doing. It kind of bothers me. Like, is this relationship really important to you? If there's any sort of blowing up or negative reaction, leave. The relationship with her guy friend or whoever's messaging her has been shown to be more important than her relationship with you. I've even made that mistake before in my relationships. I've been on both ends of that. And it's just not good. Don't do it. You won't be happy. You're constantly going to feel like your boundaries are being crossed. Don't even do it. If your girlfriend's going to talk to other guys and not respect your boundaries, not worth being with. And if you don't respect your girlfriend's boundaries, you're not worth being with either. So this is kind of a Q&A and I got sidetracked with giving advice. But is Daria a mail order bride? I actually had no clue what that was until I looked it up because a lot of people were commenting it. I guess people think that like everyone in the world wants to be in America. And Daria had no clue what America was like until I told her. Like, kind of, she still has no idea what it's like. There's a lot of amazing places outside of America, but I guess a mail order bride is when you like pay a woman or financially support her to get her a visa to come to America. But I guess people think that because you can't establish a emotional connection with someone or date someone that speaks another language, because it happens with like Vietnamese people or whatever. But the internet translates for you, by the way. So talking to someone an hour away is no different than talking to someone in a completely other continent that speaks another language. The relationship that you make is literally the same. I don't know if people think like it's impossible to establish a connection with someone who lives so far away if life seems that small to them. But it wasn't a problem for me. Like, we just established a real genuine connection and decided to meet up eventually. Within like 3 weeks of talking, she was like, I want to learn your language. She's like, I woke up this morning and I want to learn English. And I was like, I want to learn Russian too, because we started thinking like, hey, we want to hang out more in real life. Not a mail order bride. We just started dating and fell in love. It seems like a lot of people are very traumatized from their relationships, judging by the negative feedback I've gotten on this. Like, I'm genuinely happy. I used to spend a lot more of my time on work and the internet. I just feel like a happy family vibe now. I feel like PewDiePie finding his girl. Like, I just feel genuinely happy. I've never wanted kids before and I kind of want kids. But I feel like a lot of people are traumatized, actually. Or maybe they don't want to see other people succeed. I don't know. A lot of people have made assumptions because I'm a public figure, I guess. A lot of people make assumptions on like my past relationships. And it'll be like something I've never even heard, like a news story I've never heard. I don't know where people get a lot of these stories, but they'll be like, what happened to this person? I'm like, I don't even know who that is, genuinely. I don't know. People make up a lot of like crazy stories. I worry about a lot of the people watching this. I hope that there's some smart people watching this, but like from the amount of negative comments I got, I really actually worry. Like, dialogue between two people only works, like you're only going to reach a solution if you stop, listen, understand, and then react accordingly. There should never be a back and forth fast like rebound of emotions and yelling. Genuinely nothing's resolved that way. And so Daria and I have great communication. We respect each other. We respect each other's boundaries. No one else ever has been in the picture. No one else is going to be. She literally, like, she had an interview with the Russian news media after our relationship. They asked about what she thought about Russian men or something. She's like, my man doesn't have competition. Like, not one time in our relationship have I worried about her talking to other men. And like, she'll have a conversation. Maybe a guy walks up to her in public and flirts with her. She'll say, I have a boyfriend. Sometimes she'll say, I have a husband if he's pushy. She can have a conversation with a man and I'm not going to get offended because I know that I'm confident that she is someone worth being with. I don't have to worry. I can be in a different country as my girl. We can travel and do different things. We can go to the right parties alone. We don't worry about each other because we truly respect each other. I just hope everyone in the comments can understand that. A little advice for yourselves. You don't have to go through hell. Just have really high standards and look for someone with equally high standards. Like, this is like my entire purpose of my YouTube channel. Hell, this could turn into a whole video. Like, I vouch nonstop for a higher standard of living, and everyone, maybe it's the older people, the people who subscribed a long time ago, they're stuck in this echo chamber of like the only thing that exists is small town country life. There's a common illustration that I like to use. There's a cage full of monkeys and there's a door in the top and the monkeys can climb out. And so what they did was they started started with all new monkeys, and every time a monkey would go to climb out, they would dump water on the other monkeys' heads. Over time, the other monkeys attack the monkey that goes to climb out of the cage. What they did is they replace all the monkeys that had seen the monkey climbing out of the cage to pour water on the other's heads. And so what they got over time was you got a cage full of monkeys where every time one monkey would try to escape, all the others would beat up the monkey for no reason at all, because they were trained from the start that if someone tried to climb out, they would get water dumped on their heads. And that's like literally what humanity is like. Some people get it, fortunately, but there's a lot of people that don't. I feel like most people don't get it. And that's why a lot of people see someone doing better. They see someone pull up in a new car and they feel negativity. They feel like, oh, someone's doing better than me. It hurts people's egos. Yeah. I know, because I used to feel that way too. Before I had money to afford to live how I want to live, I was very judgmental of people. And that's why people say, Cody's changed. Cody's not how he used to be. Cody became everything he talked against. I was stupid. I was literally judging everyone for being better. Genuinely, the best example is Street Speed 717. The same guy that told me to start YouTube would like drive around in nice cars and like kind of go to the coffee shop and stuff and not do like crazy, wild physical things like I thought that people should do. I judged him. I thought, oh, this guy lives a comfortable life, and I like literally actually kind of judged him. I feel stupid now because no successful person looks at that in a good way. Like genuinely, guys, if successful people see that you are judging other people, they will not hang out with you. You will not be in their circle. They don't want you in their circle. That's why there's such a division among society. Successful people don't want to hang out with less successful people usually because they try to judge them and drag them down back to their level. But yeah, guys, every move that I've made has brought me to a higher standard of life in one way or another. It is so easy to explain, actually. The quicker you do things, take risks, see what works and what fails, keep applying what works over and over, get into a habit. If you have momentum, keep the momentum. You'll see what works. You can keep doing what works. Find the things that fail. You'll get the success from doing what works, and then you can restart the process and start doing things that work better. That's how life was created. That's how you have running water. That's how humans made Bluetooth from rocks, okay, guys? And everyone was hating on some factor of it along the way. I don't care how much people say, oh, Cody, videos got a little bit less views, you're gonna fall off. Or the hate seems to be getting to him. Guys, I will always have a rebuttal to something false because it means that the world is a little bit better. And I'm very confident in the things that I believe because it has brought me from nothing to happiness. So wherever you are, whoever you are, just remember, the reality you are experiencing is something within perimeters. Remove the perimeters, okay? Like kids think that the house they're born in is their life. And then they get older and they go to school and they realize, okay, there's more to life. And then, right, and then the state that they live in and then the country that they live in. But most people stop somewhere along the way. They stop at maybe the country that they live in. I used to think a couple years ago, I thought America's all there is, right? I never really traveled anywhere else. And a lot of the older people I was around never traveled anywhere else. The smartest, wisest, best people I've been around in my circle are people that have seen and done everything. There are no perimeters. There's no walls to what they believe. There's no walls to what they'll do. They have good morals, but they have seen and done nearly everything. For that reason, they're wise and they view life as a limitless thing. Find other people who view life as a limitless thing, including your partner. You'll be so much more happy. Work smarter, not harder. Guys, like genuinely, every time I talk about being successful, it's not at all how hard you work. That has nothing, almost nothing to do with it. Like once you find a good idea, work really freaking hard. But there's always a smarter way around it. There's always someone who came up with the same idea, but a smarter way to do it, and they're the one that succeeded. And so like, don't get angry if you're working harder than other people and you see that they're succeeding. Guys, just don't get angry. Focus, stay in your lane. My best friend, other than Daria, who has supported me since the very beginning and been everywhere, done everything, he's toured around the world, sent me a reel of why horses have blinders. And that is because when they look left and right at the horse they're racing and one starts to pass them a little bit, they get distracted and they stumble, right? And that's what everyone's doing. They look at other people, they say, oh, you're doing better, I'm angry, or I'm sad, or I feel like a failure now, I'm not as confident. Well, maybe if you would just stay focused in your world, in your reality, focus on your own goals and your own path and what's unique to you, and you'll be perfectly fine. You will likely succeed very well. And let's hope that your life habits align to make that happen. I don't think money is a determining factor of all success, but it definitely has a lot to do with the amount of life that you can live. That being said, I wish everyone the best, and I'm not gonna be making YouTube videos anymore. This is actually my last video. Yeah, it's been a really fun journey. 5 years ago, I was making $16 an hour, kind of barely making a buy, and now I'm quite well off. So I appreciate the journey. Just joking, I'm not quitting making YouTube videos. I will always be sarcastic and I will always anger sensitive people on purpose. But yeah, I wish you all success. And looks like the sun is coming up. Beautiful Burj Khalifa over here. Yeah, it's cool traveling, seeing new places, talking to new people, hearing new perspectives. I think that's a big reason I'm with Daria is because like she brings a whole new flavor to my life. She has such like interesting perspectives. I feel like she has a really traditional outlook on life. I feel like America feels a little lost sometimes. Something I can't really make a judgment on though. I don't know all the information. There's another question. She does not have an OnlyFans, by the way. Honey, come here. You want to be in my video? This was going to be a segment in my couples vlog, but I actually got to talking about things that I'm really passionate about, and I feel like this is something I truly believe that this video is something that all people need to hear. At least the people that have followed my channel like truly need to hear it. I feel like I've hinted towards this since I've started YouTube. I've always tried to prove people wrong and aim for a higher standard. Genuinely, you will not regret it. Like every sacrifice you make now, make a goal and a sacrifice. If someone's not making goals, what are you working towards? You're not working towards anything. If you're gonna have a goal, whether that's money or family or a job or like something small and creative, like set a goal. Otherwise you don't have anything to work towards.
Hi guys.
She's very supportive of me and I appreciate her and love her so much.
Yeah, I learned English. Now I freedom speak. Speak.
Yeah, very good.
My boyfriend very support me
Yeah, I was talking the whole time about how we support each other and respect each other.
because
Joke,
we're the
joke.
best. I remember we said Maldives. Only translate. I don't understand what's because.
But yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I feel I understand.
We support each other very much. But yeah, find yourself someone who respects your boundaries, supports you, appreciates you for who you are, and is going to stick with you through everything. Find someone who also, most importantly, or they will hold you back, has very high standards of living. If you don't have high standards of living, you're in a rough spot. I would definitely focus on yourself first for a little bit. The best advice I can give is first, set a high standard of living for yourself, and then find someone who matches that standard of living, or who is absolutely like you're gonna grow into it, because the last thing you want is to feel like you're being held back. Like life is completely an open slate. So aim for new things, try new things, experiment, open new doors. Yeah, I've been talking for maybe an hour. Look at this. She decorated our apartment. So sweet. Together we have a bunch of children. 5
kids.
Yeah. Anything you want to say to everyone?
Many people hate me because I don't know English, but I good speak Russian. Russian language very hard because my one people who I speak English only Cody. My friend, my family only Russia. I now have friends new country because I live in Dubai maximum 2 months. Yes, of course, very hard. I learning new language, but you sit and you read, your brain no understand because you no have practice. I don't understand why people hate me. Okay, Cody really have good level. I'm proud of you, Cody. But I love no because have money. Money normal, base. But love strong because very good connect mentality. Support, always new. Together learning, open new country, open new emotion together. Cody sick, I sick, we together family. And I think very good family. I don't understand why people only watch picture, but real life people speak. And I won't speak. Thank you so much who support family together. I and Cody, because really money hate comments.
People see one little picture and judge many things off one little picture.
I don't understand, I know like. But why who very hate me, no watch, I write book. My book no touch people. I publication. I write because I money listen.
But I don't want to bring negativity into it more than we have to, except for the people that have already started it, you know. But don't judge things off of one little picture. There'd be like an immigrant in the US and people are calling them stupid because they don't speak English very good, when in reality that person speaks multiple languages and other languages much more fluently than that American does. America's a great country, but it's not all there is. Like, it's not. There's so much more Earth out there, guys. It's a whole planet that's in a universe of planets. Definitely expand your boundaries, try new things, and maybe you will find true happiness as well. I love you.
I love you so much. Maybe experiment. I now speak Russia and I watch. You understand or no?
Yeah, okay.
Так как вы здесь самые умные, я сейчас буду экспериментально говорить все на русском языке, раз вы считаете, что ваш язык очень трансцендентален. Раз вы считаете, что английский это стоит на самой последней части цепочки мира, что же вы тогда сейчас без переводчика не можете понять, о чем идет речь?
Alright, well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very unorthodox YouTube video. Have a great evening.
Soon 5 kids.
Oh, hell no, man. What the